What's up, guys?
Jason, what do you feel you can bring to this series?
I just think it's, there's adjustments made every game. I think I've got a lot of experience this time of year, and it's the best time of year to play hockey. So I can bring some enthusiasm to the game today and have some poise, and also hopefully help the power play and just kind of get the line, in good order.
How tough was it to watch the first two?
I don't think words can, describe how hard it is to watch a game when you're a player. So it's difficult, but it's, part of the process of being on a team. And we have a great team here. We're going to need to use our depth throughout playoffs. But as a player, it's one of the hardest things you do.
What stood out most to you watching?
I think just the adjustments, made in Game 2. I think they made some adjustments. We have to make adjustments. That's kind of the nature of playoffs. And I think two great hockey teams. That's what stands out to me is just two very evenly matched teams. We both have different strengths in certain areas, but very evenly matched, and it's going to be a great series.
What's the challenge presented by their fourth line from your perspective?
I think, they're guys that have experience too at this time of year. They get to the good spots of the ice. They are around the net. They're guys that have a lot of composure with the puck. They try to get under your skin. They've played a lot of hockey this time of year too, so they're experienced guys.
How do you have to approach Corey Perry when you're on the ice with him?
Just play hockey. I've played these guys for years. I've played lots of guys similar to Pairs. Played lots of guys. You just play hockey. You try to wear them down. You try to win your shifts. There's going to be physical confrontation throughout the game. That's the nature of playoffs, and that's the nature of the sport. But first and foremost, you have to win your shift within the whistles. And then if there's stuff after the whistles, you take care of it. Everybody raises their game this time of year.
What do you make of yesterday's itinerary? Obviously, guys aren't taking any chances when it comes to COVID, but the longer day of travel and all that.
It's above my pay grade, so I get on the bus. When they tell me to get on the bus, I get on the plane. When they tell me to get on the plane, and as long as it all leads to the arena, I'm pretty happy. So, yeah.
Are there burgers when you
Yeah.
get on the bus?
There wasn't burgers. That's 15 years ago. So maybe 20 if we're talking junior. But yeah, just as long as the final destination is the hotel, that's a good stop for us.
This might be the first time we've seen this combination on a fourth line for you guys. What possibilities or differences does it present?
Yeah, I think me and Pierre have played together lots over the years. We played together a lot last year. I really enjoy Pierre as a guy. I think I've tried to help him a lot. Over the years, he's a guy that he's very receptive to learning and getting better, and we've seen the growth in his game. So I know playing with him, it's kind of second nature to me now at this point. And then Blackie's a guy that brings a lot of speed up the middle. He's added some energy to our group, and I've played with kind of in and out through the end of the season. So I think Sheldon did a good job of playing all different combos towards the end of the year, because when you get to this time of year, things are a little bit unpredictable. So there's familiarity with everyone, but definitely being with Pierre is someone that I've spent a lot of time with here.
How do you think Pierre's improved?
Just everywhere. I think he's more aware of how strong he is and how strong he can be on pucks. I think he's learned to use his speed, and I think he's learned to change speeds, which has really helped him a lot. I think maybe early on he was one speed, very fast everywhere, and now he's learning to take teams off kilter by changing speeds, and and just as you get older and more comfortable, and he's not battling for lineup positions now, so I think you've seen a growth and confidence in his game too, and Sheldon's hard on him at times, and I think he's learned to respond well to that too, that it's not something that he's just trying to get the most out of him, and I think he's realized that, and he's been a phenomenal player for us, all year, and I think even in previous years he's stepped in at right times and played well.
Looks like Justin's coming in. What can he add tonight?
Yeah, he's same thing. He's experienced. He's played lots of playoff games. He's played in the minors. He's played lots of games. He's a guy that's been consistent for us for a long time. So, just when you have depth that we have, it's good this time of year to make adjustments.
Over the course of your career, what have you come to appreciate most just about the opportunity of playing playoff games and the road environment?
I think you learn to appreciate the resetting of a series after every game. I think as you get older, you realize there's no momentum in series. It's really game to game, and it's really singularly focused. I think the emotion of the crowd is something that is what we live for as hockey players. So to have that taken away the last couple of years is exciting for me. It's my first playoff game with a crowd in a few years. So, and those are the moments when you watch the best players at this time of year. You're able to think clearly and use the energy and use the emotion, whether it's home crowd or visiting crowd, to your advantage. Usually energy isn't a problem this time of year. So you use the energy and then just play, and then it's fun.
Do you think the points that Matthews and Marner have been able to get in the first two games will help them just because we're not asking them about it? It doesn't become a storyline.
I don't think that bugs those guys. I think they're just trying to win games right now. I think they'd prefer us to have 2 wins and have less points.
What's the key to breaking through in the power play?
I think there's ebbs and flows to power plays, and you're getting teams' best penalty kills. So I think there has to be a level of sticking to it and patience. Every power play, you're not going to dominate. You're not going to get 6-7 shot attempts and feel great about it, even if you don't score. There's going to be power plays where you have problems on entries, but you have to reset. Similar to a series and resetting after every game, it's almost the same within the game, within a period, and within power plays in particular. You see teams go a few power plays, maybe not generating much, but to get a big goal in a close game is something that's very important. So if the amount of penalties continue to be called, then power play has to be really good.